Hey guys, what is up? So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We've noticed that our Roblox scripting videos have gained popularity and a lot of people like them, so we thought maybe we can do normal scripting such as C++ and Python. So since Python is the easiest, this is where we're going to start. But before we get into that, I just want to say make sure you like and sub. You can also join our Discord. That link is down in the description. If you have any questions about anything, you can comment below and we can try and help. Or you can join our Discord and ask us questions, and we'll always be available. Okay, so to start off, what you're going to do is Google Python 3.9, then you can download the latest version of Python. From there, when you're installing it, you want to give it access to all the paths and just pretty much everything so you don't have any situations down the line. Now, after you have that downloaded, you can type in down at the search bar at the bottom and say, just type in Python and open it up. It will bring you to a screen that looks like this. Now, there are multiple ways to run a Python script, and there are multiple ways to write it. You can use any text file, or you can use the idle shell that Python comes with, which is easier because it kind of changes the colors of different functions and different whatnot, so it kind of helps you put everything together. So to open the Python idle shell, you're just going to want to type in Python import idle lib lib.idle. After you do that, it will bring you to a screen that looks like this, and what you want to do is just from here, let's open up the file, and let's open up a new file so we can get a fresh start. Okay, now that we have a new file open, what we're going to talk about today is if, else, and Elif statements. Pretty much the basic programming skill for Python. So let's do an example of one of these. So to do this, we're going to set some variables. Let's say a is space equal to 2. Let's say b is equal to 3. So now anytime down after this in the script, it will compile knowing that a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 3. So let's do our if statement. So if a is less than b, then after that you have to put a colon after that, so that way it basically represents then. So like if a is less than b, then enter, and it'll indent over to know that it's under that if statement. We're going to do a basic print function. What the print function does is pretty much it displays whatever you type inside the function. So here we say if a is less than b, then print open parenthesis, open quotation, a is less than b, close quotation, close parenthesis. So now once we save this, it's going to come up reading a is equal to 2, b is equal to 3, and if a is less than b, then print this. So we're going to save that to a directory. I would suggest making a folder on your desktop named Python scripts or something. That way it's easy to access and you can get there quick from the command terminal. So go ahead and save that, and make sure when you're saving that as one word. If you want to make it 2 words, you can use underscores or whatever. There just can't be any spaces, so that way we can call back to the function. What you want to do next is open a command prompt. So how you do this, in the bottom left of your screen in the search bar, if you're on Windows 10, you can type in CMD. This will bring up the command terminal where you can execute commands. From here, you want to change your directory to where you have your script saved. So mine automatically comes up in the C under users and then my account. If you don't have that, it comes up under a Z or something weird. You can just type in C:, it'll put you in the C drive, and then from there you can type in CD, so change directory, to wherever you have it saved. So mine is under users, no. So then from there, I can type in CD, change directory to desktop / Python scripts. This is where I have mine saved. So now my directory is there. From there, I can execute my Python script. To do that, you just type in the name of your script. So I name mine A and B, and then .py for .python. Hit enter, and boom. See, it compiled the script. It saw that A was equal to 2 and B was equal to 3. So and with the if statement, if A was less than B, which it was, it would print A is less than B. So let's go back to our original script, and let's add an else statement. So what an else statement does is it looks to see if the conditions for the if statement are true, and if they're not, then it'll do this. So if A is less than B, print A is less than B. But if it's not, it's false, we'll type in else colon and then print A is greater than B. And we'll change our variables. We'll make A equal to 3 and B equal to 2. So then we'll save this again. We'll come back to our terminal prompt window, and I'll type in the same thing again. So I'll just hit up arrow, will come up, A and B.py. A is greater than B because we changed it did the else condition. So now let's do an Elif statement. So an Elif is an else if. So it is multiple if conditions under the same thing. So it will look, if A is less than B, print A is less than B. And then we can change this to elif print A is greater than B. And then we can do another elif statement. Do elif A is equals to B. In an if statement, since you're not defining A as equal to B, you're using if A, so double equal sign. If elif A is equal to B, print open parenthesis, open quotation, A is equal to B. Now we can save that, and when I run that, it'll see, well, let's change B to 3 as well. Save that again. So it'll look down through. If it is less than B, it will print A is less than B. Elif A is greater than B. I'm sorry, I screwed this up. This should be elif A is greater than B. So that way it has two conditions. So it's looking to see if A is less than B, if A is greater than B, and then lastly if A is equal to B. So this time, since they're equal, it'll come out A is equal to B. So let's save that again. Okay, go back to the terminal window, and then let's run the script again. So I'm going to hit an up arrow to bring it back up, hit enter, and boom, it sees that A is equal to B. So it worked down through the elifs and saw that, oh, the only condition that matches is that A and B are equal, so print A is equal to B. Now, I know this isn't too bad, but it can kind of get confusing here. So if you have any questions, you can just let me know down in the comments, or you can join our Discord and I can answer any questions there. I'm going to make a new chat for Python questions. But if you need help or didn't understand anything, I can explain anything better, just let me know. And make sure you hit like and sub for our next lesson.